Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Color X Malice Unlimited, and we are in Shiraishi's route, and we should be getting our ending today. So it's like a part longer than everybody else's route, but we did have the epilogue that we saw in the very beginning when we were doing his, which nobody else had. And his might have been a little bit longer. He definitely had a lot more choices, I feel like, but plus the puzzle solving. But anyway, we're in chapter 4. We still have like 3 choices. They could be boop, 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 you know, pretty quick succession or what, I don't know. So hopefully we get our good ending in this part, because like I can't imagine this chapter going on another hour. But at any rate, and then we'll see if we have time to do the after story and the text messagey thingy and the specials. Whatever. So anyway, phew, I'm so full. It's been a while since I was able to just relax and fully enjoy a meal. Can I ask you something? And there's something I want to know. His tone was so serious all of a sudden that I reflexively reacted by straightening up. What is it? Kurose said that Mikuni sent me shoes, right? Yes. But before I could receive them, I ran away and I never got them. Yeah, I remember Kurose saying something about that. He didn't try to give them to you directly. He was holding the shoes. He wasn't holding the shoes when you saw him. So maybe that means they were delivered to your house, and maybe they're just sitting there, right? Amongst the things gathered up when they dug up info on Kurose was a list of things at my house. There wasn't anything about shoes in that list, though. Mikuni certainly knew his fate when he went to see you. If he didn't ship it, and he didn't do it himself, he must have left the task to someone else, right? Someone else? Who would that be? Well... Okay, well now we get our choices. Now that I'm thinking about it more, I think it would have to be someone close to you. I was being pursued at the time, so in order for Mikuni to get to me when I was on the run, it'd have to be someone who knew how to reach me. Someone who knew you well. Someone who would still be in contact with you even if you were a wanted criminal. I knew someone. Someone who Shiraishi remembered. That person was... not surprised. Well, when we were getting there and I was like, I know what the next choice in the guide is, and yeah, it's not surprising. Someone you'd known for a while. Someone who would still be able to help you. It's Yanagi, isn't it? Based on the criteria you gave, the only person that fits is Yanagi. But I don't ever recall hearing about him meeting with Mikuni. Hypothetically speaking, if Mikuni gave the shoes to Yanagi... Once he learned that Mikuni was related to Adonis, he would have to turn the shoes into the police as evidence. Knowing Yanagi, I'm sure that's exactly what he'd do. So that means... Yes, so to prevent that from happening, Mikuni planned something. For example, maybe mailing it... using my name without a sender. Not writing the sender or recipient name, or using fake names. But he could put something inside the package so that you'd know it was for you, for example. Yes, if he did that, it's unlikely that it would be thrown away. Yanagi would probably hold on to it. Shall we check with Yanagi? Yes, but I'm a little nervous. I'm curious why Yanagi hasn't said anything about it. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was just going to say. Why the hell did Yanagi not mention it? I mean, I get it if technically Yanagi gets a package, Shiraishi's already, like, MIA, and they're like, Shiraishi's vanished. But then now that he's communicating with him, why wouldn't he say, hey, I have something for you when you get out? That might sound suspicious if anybody was reading Yanagi's mail, you know what I mean? Or Shiraishi's mail or whatnot, you know what I mean? Because I'm sure, like, before they mail it, they're reading it just in case there's not, like, weird shit. You know? So. Maybe Mikuni left a message saying to give it to you when it was the appropriate time. Even so, I don't think Yanagi would just follow an order like that without questioning it. Well, it looks like we're going to have to do something in order to learn the truth. And I'll be there by your side as we do. I placed my hand on top of his in order to lend Shiraishi some strength and resolve. Oh my god. Maybe... He sent me shoes, and in there's a confession, and there's all this stuff, and there's all this evidence buried in these shoes, and it's not actually shoes, and that gets Shiraishi off scot-free. Damn it, everyone's such a bro in this route. Mikuni, you better have fucking done that now that I've thought about it. I need my boyfriend free, goddammit. Let's see if Mikuni entrusted something with you. And if he did, we'll deal with it together. Yes, I need to face this. I nodded and called Yanagi. Aww, I like the fact that we actually have the cat charm. So cute. It changed in his route. I explained what Shiraishi and I theorized, and when I asked if he had gotten any packages that didn't have a recipient, Yanagi hesitated slightly. Yeah, I'm holding on to it. He quietly confirmed. Yanagi, I'll get this okayed by Minagishi. Could you bring the package here? Are you going to show it to Shiraishi? Yeah, so you figured out that it was for Shiraishi. There wasn't a recipient listed, but there was a card inside, and I figured it out from there. Okay, so it's not like evidence hidden in the shoes. After I hung up with Yanagi, I reported everything that had happened to Minagishi. Because Kurose had mentioned the shoes, it was possible that it was Adonis-related evidence, so the police were also apparently searching for them. If we found them, it'd save time and trouble. So long as there was nothing suspicious after it was inspected, he was okay with us looking at it. Yanagi brought the results of the inspection. There was nothing pertaining to the case found in the package. That's so sad. God damn it! Only Minagishi is our bro. Yanagi's a little bit of our bro, because he writes to Shiraishi for us. Yanagi was led to the meeting area and passed an open box to me and Shiraishi. It held a pair of gray leather shoes and a card. And the package arrived 1 year ago, on December 24th, and that's the day after Shiraishi ran off with you, Hoshino. Because Shiraishi had been planning for Christmas before that night, I thought it might be a present he sent me. Once you saw this card, you must have known that was wrong. When you see that he can walk on his own 2 feet with your own eyes, please give him these shoes. After he read what was on the card, Shiraishi bit his lip. Around that time, you betrayed Adonis and disappeared with Hoshino. I figured that this package meant that someone was after you. If you deduced that much, you should have also realized that the sender was someone in Adonis. And yet you didn't turn this over to the police. Why? Because I had no concrete proof. Besides, I figured that the fact that it was sent to me was important. And the moment speculation turned into conviction was when you contacted me even though you were in hiding. Contacted? You lost your memories and I couldn't move you, so I reached out to Yanagi. Shiraishi, where are you now? Is Hoshino alright? Honestly, I can't say that she is. Shortly after Zero, the ringleader, died, he tried to kill her with the poison in the collar. I administered the antidote immediately, but this must be some kind of... sequela? Some kind? Wow. Seems that she can't move her body. She's also lost her memories, and she looked at me in fear as soon as she woke up. You plan to run away with her in that condition? I'm not going to run, but it's my fault that this happened to her. If I don't do anything, I can't say goodbye while she's in this state. I know an underworld doctor. If we ask for their help, she just might recover. And none of my spy training including anything on medical techniques, so until she's able to move again, I'm asking you to leave her to me. Do you honestly expect me to believe that? You've already played me for a fool before. I'm sorry. When I started thinking about food and other necessities, I realized I can't do this alone. When I was wondering what I should do, you came to mind, Yanagi, and so... Enough. Never seen you be as helpless of an idiot as you are right now. You really are a helpless idiot. You don't even have to emphasize it. Or you don't have to emphasize it. Do you honestly think you're in a position to protest? You're right. And this will be an issue for you. It's fine. Call the police. I will. Or once Hoshino can move again. Huh? For someone like you to just contact me while you're on the lam is beyond reckless. And that means you really are in a tough spot. Fucking Yanagi! Helping the criminals! Damn, Yanagi. Okay, Yanagi's a little bit of a bro, too. You're right. And this is what I've been reduced to in order to save her. It really makes me dislike myself. But even as I was, she tried to protect me. Even though she was afraid of what I was, she stood and faced all the malice. So, in this situation, I need to stand tall and face this for her. So that's what you were talking about. Yeah, I decided to trust him, and I also decided to hide the existence of these shoes until Shiraishi had atoned for his crimes. But once you directly asked about them, I couldn't hide them anymore. He's like, I can't fucking lie. Thank God the cops never asked, do you know where Shiraishi is? No! These shoes. They aren't just shoes, are they? What does the fact that they were entrusted to you mean, Yanagi? With the way you are now, I'm sure you know the answer to that. Shiraishi reached out his hand and touched the shoes. When I was pursuing the Kurose case, I thought that maybe Mikuni had granted my wish. But that's a little too convenient. Maybe I just wanted to believe that. I wonder about that. I mean, it doesn't make sense. He had no reason to die for me. I don't think he valued me that much for him to go that far. Even if he felt guilty for his pawns, I'm sure he could have found another way to atone besides allowing me to kill him. So long as he was working for Adonis, Mikuni was also a criminal. However, these shoes don't look like they've got any special workmanship. I think he may have actually gotten them for you so that you could move forward with your life. Forward? As you started approaching your humanity, he knew there would come a day where you regretted killing him. And if that day did come, you might need a little push to keep walking forward on your own 2 feet. At least that's what I think. Shiraishi took the card from the box and looked it over. You might be right. He was someone who would create long-term plans and think about the future. In that respect, he and Yanagi are kind of similar. That might explain why he chose to send these shoes to Yanagi. A sad smile formed on Shiraishi's lips and he opened his eyes. Yanagi, I apologize, but can I ask you to hang on to these shoes a bit longer? Are you sure you want me to? I think Mikuni's decision to leave that judgment up to you was the correct one. I can trust that you won't go easy on me, and you'll judge me with fairness. I don't have the right to wear these shoes now, but when I've earned that right, please give them back to me. I understand. I'll be sure to take care of them until then. Yanagi, you sure are a scrupulous man. Shut up. Once he saw Yanagi's wry grin, Shiraishi burst into laughter. I'm a little jealous. Trusting someone who betrayed you is difficult, especially when you knew that person for a while. I'm sure this was difficult for Yanagi. But he didn't abandon him. Instead, he helped him. There was a true bond between them. What you doing, bird? I can hear you clucking. Oh, you snuggling with your toy? After Yanagi left, on the way back to the room, Shiraishi told me about his time in training and the time he received shoes from Mikuni. Even though they were totally worn out, for some reason I couldn't get rid of them, and that was always really strange to me. But I finally realized why. To me, those shoes were really special. After that revelation, Shiraishi slumped onto the desk. I figured I would live a life as isolated from other people as possible, but that wasn't the case. If I'd truly been alone, I'm sure I wouldn't be the person I am today. So unlike all the other routes, it just occurred to me. In all the other routes where, like, Shiraishi disappeared, they're like, oh, he's off somewhere. Do you think he was actually off somewhere? Like, he bolted and, like, ran away? Or if he was actually secretly in prison and nobody knew that he was being held because they didn't know? You know what I mean? Like, in all the other routes, like Enomoto, Sasazuka, Okazaki, like, they always mention... Well, I think in one of them, wasn't he back working? He came back, I thought. But, like, in the other ones, it was like, oh, he's off doing whatever Shiraishi does. He just does this shit. He just drops everything and disappears. I just figured he was running and hiding from the Adonis of, like, boop, disappeared for a while before he was going to come back. But maybe he was actually in prison the whole time. We didn't know. That literally just occurred to me, like, 5,000 hours into this game. Bird, no screaming. If I had truly been alone, I'm sure I wouldn't be the person I am today. Shiraishi... Like a taut thread that was cut, Shiraishi fell into a crouch in that very spot. I didn't realize just how important those ordinary days really were. Whether I was inside or out, and there was someone watching me, and that's something to be really happy about. Tears fell from Shiraishi's eyes as he uttered those words. Oh! Don't, no. Oh, God, no, you can't. I knew what was going to happen. I was like, please, God, don't give me a fucking CG of him crying. Oh. I hate this. I love this one, but I hate it. It hurts so much. Please don't cry. I didn't know how to stop his tears. I was reduced to offering words of consolation. Poor precious cat boy. Oh, this hurts me so much. I just held him. It was all I could do. He knew happiness. However, that happiness was born from a deep, deep sadness. What was lost will never return. I also want to be someone who can draw near to someone's heart and extend my hand to them. Once I met you, I learned what warmth is, and that's what I truly felt, and that's what I wished. However, that wish will not be granted, because I couldn't truly understand Mikuni's thoughts and what he truly hoped for. The human heart is complicated. You'll never truly know what someone else is thinking. But you can try to understand others. That's how we learn about others. Permanently losing something is scary and painful, but some lessons are only truly learned after loss. I think the sadness you feel has meaning, so you can't let it go to waste. Yes, whatever Mikuni felt, it doesn't change the fact that I'm the one that killed him. I wonder what he really thought and felt, and because what I did, I'll never truly know the answer. I'll have to wonder if the Mikuni in my mind is just something I've concocted from my memories. Even if I die, I won't know the answer. How was he able to accept death? I wonder if he hated me. No matter how many times I ask, there's no longer anyone who can definitively answer. Until that moment, the emotion I had sensed from Shiraishi was guilt. But after that point, I noticed that his voice was filled with very human regret. He felt regret, not as a doll, but as a person, for killing Mikuni. Despite that, I must continue on. I must live on, carrying my sins and the memories he left me, even if doing so is painful. Living is even more painful and cumbersome than I had ever imagined. That might be why people get close to one another. With my own hand, I took my friend Saeki's life. Even though Zero was trying to kill me in that moment, that doesn't change what I did. Please don't suffer alone. I'll help carry this burden with you. Spacey. I mean, in a way, we both killed bad people to prevent them from doing worse things. This is the end. The storybook happy endings don't exist in real life. No matter how painful it is, reality and life march onward. Fuck you, game! That was like, you don't always get a happy ending, bitch! Fuck you. Stay with me. His quivering voice pierced my heart like thorns. Yes, no matter how far apart we are, I'll always be near you. Thank you. With our permanent scars, we shall live on. Now and forever. I love this one, but I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Like, we're just like, let's just let him stay in prison. At least we got to be with him at the end of the route, but still, it's like... fucking kills me. Fucking kills me! Ugh. Ugh. I'm just curious as to what the after thing is going to be. But yeah, definitely, if we hadn't had the epilogue, I think we would have managed his in the same amount of time as everyone else. So his route's the same length. It's just that epilogue. That threw it off a little, but that's okay. I am curious, because I know the number of CGs in the gallery was the same for him, but I just feel like there were a couple that weren't his, so it's like, did we... the fuck? Also, I mean, you technically just took one from the first game. This one right here. You took it from the first game and just changed her in the background. It's the same one. You changed some shit, but you basically I mean... nah. I see you. I mean, seriously, his eyes in that one are fucking intense. It's the way they color them, they glow. great. That one breaks my heart. Poor baby Shiraishi. I love him so much. Now we get to do all the bad endings and traumatize ourselves. This one, I'm not gonna lie, I had so many moments where I was like, I think I could actually cry if I let myself go. I might cry. A few years later, oh my god, wait, he's out. Oh god. Shiraishi was nominally detained under special protection. No charges were pursued against him for several years due to his continued cooperation with the police. With his assistance, a number of cases were solved. This led to a lot of discussion about what to do with him. They've recently started allowing him to go out, though he is monitored and can only go certain places. Like ankle monitor, it's fine. Oh my god, we get to go out with him. Does he get to stay with us? Do we have conjugal visits? Monitored as in you don't listen to us, right? Because that's weird. Is that the book you're going to read today? Today he was allowed out. The place that Shiraishi and I met on these days is always the same. I pointed at the picture book in the paper bag and he nodded. When you turn the pages, the pictures pop out. I thought that everyone would like this. Your readings are always highly praised. Shiraishi volunteered at a local orphanage to read to the kids. That's so fucking adorable. Fuck, oh god. Shiraishi, you son of a bitch. Orphanage, a facility for children who have no legal guardians and are raised as wards of the government. The facilities usually provide some support for children that have left the facility. For children until they have left the facility, maybe it's supposed to say? Anyway. I was also helping out through my work, but this orphanage wasn't a typical one. The orphans here were from Adonis. Even sadder. Adonis's facilities brainwashed the children from a very young age. These were children of believers who had been arrested or children with nowhere to go. Even though the children who weren't school age hadn't been brainwashed, they'd been turned away by normal facilities, so special ones were made. That's so sad. I mean, I understand that, like, say they shut down Adonis and you had Shiraishi, 10-year-old. You've already started brainwashing, but you're like too little to be brainwashed, but they're like, nah, we don't want that. It's so hard. I get like a normal facility is going to have a hard time with brainwashed kids. You're going to need special places for those kids. But like, this baby, that baby can't, the baby can't even walk the baby can't even roll over yet, for fuck's sake. Like, it's not brainwashed yet. Poor baby. I don't like kids, and even I feel bad about it. Shiraishi's involvement with the children was seen as problematic at first. Honestly speaking, that's a pretty natural reaction to the situation, but because he himself had been brainwashed and was now changed, he was able to reach those children. In light of everything that he had after his arrest, his request was approved. The book Shiraishi brought to read to the kids didn't have any extra meaning. So long as they seem the least bit interesting, that's enough. This world is overflowing with fun and wondrous things that they've never seen yet. What they have access to right now isn't everything. Considering the painful experiences that they've yet to experience, I think that this gradual introduction will be good for them. Yeah. I looked up and saw the sun shining brightly. The weather hasn't been great lately, but today's a great day to do laundry. While you're reading to the children, I'll take care of the laundry. That seems like such a burden. Are you okay with that? I can help once I'm finished reading. It's fine. I may look frail, but I've got stamina. Is that so? Whenever I see you carrying the groceries, you seem kind of wobbly. That's because you buy so many things that I wasn't expecting to carry. We continued our playful banter as the facility came into view. I mean, it's sad that I thought a few years later, I'm like, oh my god, they let him out. And they're like, we let him out for day trips. Ugh! Damn it! It still hurts. We're never gonna get married. This is our life. Where's your boyfriend? He's away on business. You mean he's in jail? Yeah, kinda. Once we arrived, I started to wash the children's sheets. Each sheet wasn't heavy, but with all of them together in a pile, it was quite a load. Still half left. The sheets that I'd hung up fluttered in the wind. The sheets that I washed first had already absorbed the sunlight and undulated softly. Why are we doing the laundry instead of like the people who work at the orphanage? You know what I mean? It's weird. I mean, I guess we're volunteering to help, so we're helping out, but it just seems weird. After I checked the hanging apparatus, I went up to pick up the remaining sheets to hang them out to dry, and when I reached the basket... Huh? Shiraishi? I finished reading to the children, so I'm here to help. Shiraishi began to hang the sheets on the pole. But, not like that. You have to stretch out the wrinkles. Really? I thought that if you just hung it up, the wrinkles would be removed and it would become soft. Hey! Stop! No, we don't yell like that. I've told you once already, you stop that. It doesn't work like that. If you don't straighten the sheets, it'll dry out that way and the wrinkles will harden. Dried out wrinkles? And that doesn't sound pleasant. Shiraishi made a confused expression and hurriedly began to carefully straighten out the wrinkles. This is a lot of work, isn't it? Why don't you just use the dryer? When you dry them outside, they smell like the fresh air and outdoors. It's warm and pleasant. It might just be a small thing, but don't you think it'd be something nice to share with everyone here? Yes, I think that'd be wonderful. The extra care you put into it shows love. Trying each sheet carefully one by one, our field of vision gradually turned into white, and we finally reached the final sheet. The sheet that we hung first are nearly dry at this point. The sheets, plural. Okay, if these are nearly dry already, it won't be long before the whole load is ready. I gathered up the dry sheets, and while I thought about what to do next... What? A strong gust nearly blew the sheets away. Sorry, but could you give me a hand? I turned to call out to him and then felt myself being embraced from behind. CG. Huh? Give me it. God damn it. I heard the words. He spoke directly... Oh. I heard the words he spoke directly into my ear and stood still without realizing it, I think. Are you happy with me? Yes? We can't see each other whenever we'd like, but I'm happy to see you like this and just talk. Is Kagayuki Shiraishi necessary to your life? More than just necessary. Can't imagine life without you. Is there no one but me? There isn't a soul in this whole wide world who could ever take your place. It's kind of true. Oh god, this hurts me so much. Fucking route. Just when I think you're being serious, you find some weird way to react to what I do. But I've gotten used to that now. I've gotten stronger. My life has dramatically changed since the X-Day incidents. At times, things were definitely tough. I was down and I thought I couldn't go on. But I learned in life there are some things that you'll never get living an idyllic life. Shiraishi, let me ask the questions every once in a while. Now, are you happy with me? I just wanted you to live a good life. I thought I'd be satisfied with that. But now, here I am living like this. I'm allowed to live a life of luxury and decadence with you in it. Is Spacey Hoshino necessary to your life? Had I not met you, I would have lived and died as a doll. I would have never known feelings or why I was born. I'm sure I would have simply assumed that's how life was and accepted it as the way of the world. But everything is different now. And no matter how painful or difficult, I want to share these things with you and live. I want to live like you do. Is there anyone who could replace... Inconceivable! The way I feel, I don't ever want you to dislike me. The helpless way I feel when we're apart. All of this is you, Spacey. Only you. In that case, there's nothing for you to be anxious about. We have the same thoughts. A small silence fell. Strong winds blew. The white sheets began to rise. Ah, jeez. Oh! What? The sheets looked like they were going to be blown away. Before I could react, I was embraced tightly. He looks exceptionally beautiful. Oh my god. I know we don't get to see his beautiful eyes, but like, for fuck's sake. He doesn't even look like Shiraishi. Shiraishi! You always completely excise my unease and doubt. Do I really? You honestly do. Because you're with me, I'm able to stand here as I am now. That day I was told to leave the facility for the outside world. I thought that I'd be able to return at some point. And the place was everything to me. However, the place that I should return to now is different. Yes, I found the person I want to spend the future with. I'm always wondering what I can do for them, how I can make her happy. I was never ordered to do that by anyone, and this is something I decided for myself. This might be a normal thing for a normal person, but to me, It's basically a miracle. As someone like me can now have a big dream. And not someone else's dream that I have to enjoy vicariously. And not a sham I assist as a doll. A dream that I want to come true. My own dream. Can I ask you something? Of course. Although I have to say that this dream cannot come true without you. My dream is, someday, to live under the same roof as you, and for us to live our lives together. To be a family. Huh? Huh? Is that wrong? No, it just sounds like you're proposing. I can't be with him, but at least we get that, maybe. Sorry, maybe I'm just jumping to conclusions. No, it didn't just sound like it. And that's what I was getting at when I said that. In the past, you said that it'd be fun if we lived together. I was satisfied with that idea back then, but I guess I'm getting greedy now. Just us living together isn't a family at all. Isn't that right? Yes? Even for normal people, creating a family isn't something that comes easy. So I thought that maybe it wasn't something that I should wish for. But I was wrong. When I put on those shoes IG was holding for me, I saw the world in a completely different way. Aww, so Yanagi gave him the shoes. That's so cute. He was like, "You're ready now." Oh! Our weird little cat boy's grown up into a weird little cat man. I need to live this life that Makuni gifted to me to the fullest. If I just settle, I'm sure that he'll be angry with me. Both Makuni and Yanagi's intentions are held in those shoes now. Yes, it seems like I need to be greedier and fulfill as many wishes as I can. So, even if you need to think on it for a while, can you share my dream with me? I don't need any time at all. Huh? This is a serious matter. You should give it a lot of thought. But I've already made my decision. And it's so cute because the sheet is like a fucking cape or like a wedding dress or a veil. Huh? Oh. Long ago, before you came back, I decided to wait for you. I decided that no one would convince me otherwise. Aww, and now we're turned around again. This is the weirdest progression of the CG. Like, she flips around and surprises him and then turns back around and she's all embarrassed and he's all blushing, but it's adorable. Oh my god, I love it. What I just said right now is my answer. I turned around quickly so that he wouldn't see my face. That explains the flip in the CG, but I'm sure I made the point I wanted to. Huh. She didn't react at all. What am I supposed to do? Was I supposed to turn around and check? Wait a bit? This was getting more and more embarrassing. The gravity of the situation hit me, and my face went beet red. Hey. Yes? Right now. And that was you saying yes, right? Yes, exactly. I'm a little put off. What? I mean, I'm the one who proposed to you, and you left me here sitting all nervous by myself. No, I am too. Even still, this isn't fair. I'll fix it. Please don't turn me around. No, look at me. Apparently I was out of options. Aww. And thank you for making my dream come true. I love you, Spacey. I don't care that I've lost this round. I will create a family with the man I love. This dream was like a miracle to us. But nobody's ever grabbed a dream without reaching out for it. So no matter how blinding the light got, we were going to keep reaching out for it. I hope for days even happier than this one. This fucking round. Adonis Prologue can now be played. Goddamn motherfucking shit. Well, like, alright. Let's go to a short story. We might actually be able to get the leaf thing too. Living things are composed of 29 different elements. Humans are all born through the same mechanism and all die equally. Pain, hunger, and sleep are all natural functions. Human recognition and motivation could be explained by neuroscience and psychology. Emotions were also transient and will always be unreliable. Yet, I found out that there are things that can't be explained with logic. Why did I feel so happy just by touching? Her voice, her habits, her warmth. I don't feel the same way with other people. But why did my heart tense up like this? Shiraishi, I can't make dinner with you like this. She looked down at me with a troubled look. At the end of her gaze are our clasped hands. Wow. I'll help so you can cook while we're still holding hands. That's a bit dangerous. After I'd gotten permission to go out, I spent the day at the orphanage during the day. When the sun went down, we went to my apartment while holding hands. It's interesting that he still has an apartment. Who the fuck is paying for this? Like, he's had this I mean, unless he bought his apartment, but like, he still has an apartment after years being missing and or in prison and or has no money. Like, how do you... When I was jailed, my previous home was sold off. Once I was let out, I went and rented an apartment with the same layout. Okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense. I was like, it's exactly the same. They're not going to change the background, but... Once this period of freedom had ended, I'd be able to touch her again. I'm not dissatisfied by the arrangement, but I am saddened. I'd be unable to touch her again. That made more sense. Hey, Spacey, can I get a favor before dinner? Yes? What is it? Can I kiss you? Huh? I mean, okay, everybody else, we've gotten boned so fucking much in their routes. Okay, we did not get any sexy time with Shiraishi, and I'm fucking disappointed. Look, I love this route, and it hurt me a lot. It hurt. It almost made me cry. Okay, like, so fuck you for that. But also, hello? We didn't even get a, like, a few years later, he's now free? I mean, it makes more sense. Like, the way it's happening. Like, you know, they let him out, but they still watch him, and like, okay, you know. But like, damn it! Why you gotta rip at my heartstrings? Anyway. Huh? Her eyes are filled with surprise. We are holding hands so I can sense her panic. It wouldn't be the first time we'd kissed, but I understood why she's confused. And this was different from the time before I turned myself in, or on the Ferris wheel. A kiss amidst this ordinary daily life might feel especially embarrassing. Again, I feel like we're dating. This is so weird to me. You're dating. Okay, so you kissed her the first time. Then you were in prison for a while, and then you kissed on the Ferris wheel, and now you're out every day, and this kiss is like... Alright, I'm just literally... I'm gonna... Okay, I have to do this. In every other route... You've been dating for months. Get over it. You've been dating for years! This is years! I know there was a year where you forgot everything. So, like, the first kiss to, like, the... Okay, I get it. And then he was in jail, and then you couldn't see him. So I get that time loop. But you love him, he's in jail, and I get that time in the Ferris will be weird, because, like, oh, I'm in love with you, but we haven't seen each other for a while. Okay. But now, it's been years later. He's out all the time. This should not be embarrassing like this. It should not. You're... But I don't know the reason, but I really want to do it. Sorry, I guess you don't want to. You're making omelet rice for me, right? I can't wait to eat it. It's not that I don't want to. Huh? I also want to kiss you, Shiraishi. Her face is red and she's looking down. I noticed that even her ears were red. You also want to kiss? But please don't ask again! We haven't seen each other in so long, which is why you should be making out and basically never have left the fucking bedroom. That's all I'm saying. She and I are lovers. It was the first time we'd met in a while, and we're alone in this room. Denying myself was the far more unhealthy option. But maybe I shouldn't. If we kissed right now, I don't know what I'll do. My heart was obviously racing. My pulse had quickened and it felt inexplicably hotter deep behind my eyes. I had this strange sensation at the bottom of my throat, too. I understood the mechanism, and this was sexual desire. Well, it was sexual excitement towards an object of attraction, and that released testosterone in my system for the purpose of procreation. Oh, Shiraishi. The only one who could make this less sexy than you is Enomoto, and somehow he didn't even manage that. The confusion broke my brain's processing function. I don't care about that logic. I didn't care about the logic. But what was most important here was that she was feeling what she was feeling, and what she wants to do. I put my hand in her cheek so she'd look up at me. I held her hand tightly to gauge her desire, and then our lips touched. Oh, and this is not good. I sensed the heat spreading from those soft lips. What I felt was not just kindness, but also warmth, which caused a shock that was overloading my brain. It's like a fucking robot analyzing this. It's fucking hilarious. Spacey, sorry. I pulled away briefly to whisper that. Her eyes are watery as she looked into me, and something snapped in my brain. I don't know who's mmming, but usually her kisses were only soft pecks, but now I was ravaging her. I guess we were entangled and now was different from all the previous ones. I mean, we've literally left this man fucking blue-balled for years. Not entirely his own, it's almost entirely his own fucking fault. But I'm just saying, when he's out, we're like, oh, just a little quick peck in the jaw, we're awkward about it. For God's sakes, girl, you'd think you'd want it too. It wasn't a method to restrain my desires or a way to unleash my lust. I simply felt happiness in touching her, and this was a dizzying moment of luxury. Until now, the shallow kisses were enough. Yet, for some reason, I wanted more today. I mean, Shiraishi's been a good boy and he's waited years. All I'm saying. He's best boy. He's waited for years! Shiraishi, I can't. Sorry. Just a little more. My love for her overcame my sensibilities. This inexplicable impulse overtook me. Please, no, it hurts. It hurts me, too. The heavy breaths that came from her lips, her expressions of pain, her shaking hands that clutched tightly at my shirt. All of those messed with my thoughts. And we kissed even more deeply. I didn't know how much time had passed. I slowly moved away from her wet lips, and she fell into my arms, resting. Sorry. Are you okay? Phew, I'm not okay. I realized that I completely lost my senses. Being unable to control my desires like this made me nothing but an animal. Well, humans are animals, but that's not what I meant. I'm terrible, huh? Huh? Why would you say that? Because I forced myself on you. You didn't, although it was a little suffocating. She still had her face buried in my chest while she mumbled that. A feeling her warmth made me happy, but my mind would also stop racing now? Wouldn't stop racing now, maybe? I felt so happy. Oh, I felt so happy because you seemed so desperate, Shiraishi. Huh? Normally you wouldn't go this far. I thought you just weren't interested in these things. She's like, thank fucking God, Jesus. Don't tell me. Spacey, are you sexually frustrated? Excuse me? How did you come up with that? We're lovers, but we rarely do these things. Wait, I don't know who's saying this, but okay, I'm just going to read it normal because I'm not sure who's saying, I was happy to just hold hands with you, but I just realized now that I never asked what you wanted. Oh. I looked down on her while she was lost for words. Now I was worried if I said something wrong. She finally looked back up at me and stared straight into my eyes. I'm also happy to just hold hands and have you hold me like this, but when I'm with someone I love, it's just not enough. Damn, good girl! I was like, if she does this, I'm embarrassed and I get a girl. Throw him down and have your way with him. So thank God. I'm just really happy at the moment that she's like, I've just wanted to throw you down and have my way with you, but I just didn't think you were into it. And so I was like holding myself back, and now you're kissing me like this, and it's like, are we gonna do this or what, motherfucker? Thank you. You know, but in a nicer way, but I see. Her words were said with determination, so I was forced to let my eyes wander. What was the proper way to respond here? Have sex with me, Jesus? The mental manipulation that I'd trained for years told me that I should take her to bed in silence. But I didn't think it would work on her now, nor do I really want to even try it. And that's why I decided to tell her my honest feelings instead. And then, let's kiss one more time. Yes, this time, please go slower. I was in a trance earlier, so I didn't get to have a good look at your face. Please don't stare. But I want to see. No, I'll get mad if you open your eyes. It's also going to be weird if you're kissing someone and you're like, your eyes open. It's weird. Aw. I didn't quite understand why she'd get mad, but it was probably just embarrassment. I should just take a few peeks. That's what I was thinking as I slowly moved my face closer to hers. Oh, sorry. Please wait just a bit. Huh? What's wrong? There's something I have to say. You know I'm kissing you because I love you. I know that. You sure? Do you really? I'm not just saying this because I wanted to kiss. Wait, I think we're reversed. I think I reversed that. Huh. I'm not trying to make this lead to sex. I don't know how to explain it, but I love you, and you're special to me. I feel like that's... Okay. Okay, I know now. You don't have to say it. Huh? Are you sure? I thought setting the mood was important. Isn't it better to say the reason before the act? I actually think that ruins the mood. Oh, that's me. I actually think that ruins the mood. Oh, really? So it's best not to say anything during these activities. Don't worry. It just means that it's so special and amazing that you can't explain it. Yeah. Oh, who's saying I'm the same? Thank goodness. I don't know. I've lost each thing. Anyway. The looks on each other's faces was communication enough. Their smile was like a blooming flower. With shared emotions, our lips touched again. And this time we moved slowly to not rush things. We pulled away, stared into each other's eyes, then laughed. I don't know who's saying I love you, but we both love each other. I love you. I love you too. Good enough. Doesn't matter. One other thing all humans had in common. Nobody knew what the future held. I didn't mean that in a pessimistic way. To me, it was proof that hope was infinite. Just exchanging this special kiss made me realize this world's miracle. So you didn't even... I'm just gonna pretend that we got laid for fuck's sake, because everybody... Ugh! With that cock block you in my favorite routes all the time game! Not just this game, I blame all of them. A miracle where we live together. I'm just gonna pretend that it led to actually... I'm not getting blue-balled. For fuck's sake. Also, like... Should I be happy? Okay, wait. It changes. God damn it, it changes. Maybe it has to be on a different thing. It does change, I swear. There you go. Okay, he's laughing, and there's another one where his back's turned to you. He's refusing to do this for me. The other one where he's looking over his shoulder, like, all the little things change. You can see Sasuzuka's all pissed off, like... And the music's different. I don't know if I pointed that out before, like, when I noticed it. He's not doing it, but, like, there's multiple other, things. Like, at least two or three, like, at least three. See, he changed right when I clicked it. We didn't have the luxury of meeting whenever we desired, so we contacted each other by phone mostly. Sometimes we made calls, but usually we sent text messages to each other. Those ordinary exchanges soothed my tired soul better than anything else. It's weird because it's acting like it, but when do we send text messages? Are we allowed to now that everyone knows we're dating and, like, whatever? Good morning! Oh, of course he's a cat. Of course he's a white cat. Happy white cat. Oh, that emoji is cute! Meow. Oh, he became a cat too. I used the cat emoji for the first time. That's cute. I want to use it too. How do I use it? Can you convert it from typing out cat? Oh, there it is. It's kind of scary, like it's plotting something. Seems like it's plotting something. Maybe it's supposed to show the eyes when it's hunting. Oh, but when you're in a bad mood, your pupils contract, so it's not totally wrong to say that you're plotting something. You must really like cats, Shiraishi. Oh, you're even analyzing the cat emojis. But I love you most, Spacey. Thank you. It does make me happy. There aren't too many types of emojis, so I'll just use the usual stickers. You're using the cat sticker too. Now we have the same. That's true. Oh my god, I didn't realize the whole time. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Until just now, he's like, you're using a cat. Oh my god, and he kept calling us the black cat, and we've always been using the black cat sticker. They all change. But we've always used the black cat sticker like we're the black cat because he's got the black cat stripe and we've got the white cat stripe because it's him. Oh my god! You know what? It's because I forgot that. You know, and it wasn't until then he's talking, and it didn't dawn on me even that he called us the black cat, and it was like the straps. Oh, right, okay, I remember that scene, and it just didn't dawn on me that we've been using the black cat sticker and all. Wow. Wow. Did we use it in the first game? I don't know, maybe. I don't remember, but I don't know if we had stickers. But, now we have the same. Oh, little stretchy cat. I want to pet its head when I see that sticker. Why aren't you petting me? Well, I like being touched by you. It's all ticklish and warm. It makes me feel happy. Then maybe next time we meet, I'll pet you. Really? It's a promise. Yes, it's a promise. You know, it's nice that we were able to message each other like this. That we are able to. We are, yeah. Yes, letters are nice, but with messages we can get responses immediately. It feels much more connected. It's tough to have to wait. That goes for us both. I hope you'll make it up to me. Yeah, let's be together. Okay, so like obviously now that he's in his freedom, like where he gets to go out every once in a while, they've given him a phone because they're probably monitoring his messages. So this is at work one day, right? I'm hungry. That's rare. You said before that you rarely ever get hungry. Yeah, but I started to feel it more recently. It's probably your fault. Huh? The food that you made for me tastes so good and the time we spend together feels so warm. I think that's what's causing it. That's a good thing, isn't it? Yeah, I can't believe I'd get this hungry after not eating for just a day. Of course that would make you hungry. Please eat a little more. And don't worry, I will. Aren't you going to be having lunch soon? What are you having? Hamburgers, omurice. Let's have omurice. I'm thinking of getting omurice. I heard about this popular restaurant near the station. Sounds nice. I should have eaten omurice too. I'll try to figure out the recipe and make it for you. Wait, are you going there so you can learn how to make it for me? Of course. I know you like omurice. See? I knew that was a smart choice. When all's said and done, all you do is think about me, huh? Even when you pick lunch, you're still thinking about me. I can't deny that, but... Happy cat. Food does taste great when you're alone. Food doesn't taste great when you're alone. And that's why I want to eat with you. What are you doing, buttholes? Are you being nice and playing toys together? Good birdies. Yes, I also want to eat while looking at your face while we chat. I can't wait until the next time we meet. I'm sure the food will be delicious beyond my wildest imagination. Cute. After work one day. Oh, on the way home one day. Sorry, whatever. You think after 30 of these I would know. That was a job well done today. Beer cat. A black cat with a mug on its head. I have this too. Love cat. Wow, so many hearts. We can finally meet today. I made sure to finish up all my work. Great. We can't go too far, but is there someplace you'd like to go? If you're in the mood, how about we go look at the cats in Shinjuku? Okay. Arigatou gozaimasu. You sure about that? I thought regular couples would go and do something that costs more money. That's just a stereotype you have. I love looking at you when you observe cats. You're so strange. I get to go on a date with you and also look at cats, so I'm certainly in favor of it. A date? A date? No, is number one doing well? Is number one doing well? That one's always just laying around, so it needs more exercise. That one is a bit chunky. Maybe someone's feeding it. I wish they'd be more cognizant about balanced nutrition. I'm more worried about your nutritional intake, Shiraishi. Huh? I don't eat that much junk food. I take supplements too. You can't just take supplements. You need to have a more balanced diet in the foods that you eat. You're saying the same thing as Yanagi. Oh my god, we're his mom and Yanagi's dad. Oh my god. That's why Yanagi's poster boy. We're both mom and dad, Jesus. Yanagi and I are allies when it comes to correcting your behavior. You sound so dependable. Alright, how about we meet at the usual place? Yoroshiku. I'm assuming that's onegai shimasu. So that's probably what that kanji is. Anyway, this is the only thing that I know that Yoroshiku comes before, so anyway. Yes, please. Like, we guessed that in other ones too, but... Before going to bed one day... Miss Spacey, are you asleep? I'm I'm still awake. What's wrong? I don't know. I can't sleep. Are you supposed to count alpacas until you fall asleep here? Most people count sheep instead of alpacas. Although, maybe counting alpacas is better. Maybe I should try that. Oh, right. Because sleep and sheep sound alike. I wonder if there's a sleep wordplay that would work for cats. Is that why? You count sheep because it makes you think of sleep? I thought it was just the repetitive 1, 2, 3. I'm fucking bored. It was the boredom that would put you to sleep. Speaking of cats, it reminds me of the 37 that you counted. You're right, but what's wrong? I get irritated when I think of number 13, which is just making me feel more awake. The one that kissed me? Is that because he kissed me? Of course! We have a phrase for that. Home-wrecking cat. Home-wrecking? But he didn't take anything from us. That's true. I don't know if he's given up yet. I love the fact that Shiraishi is just pissed off at a fucking cat. He licked you and I'm still mad. It's been years, Shiraishi. Let it go. He could try to kiss you again. Then I'll block him. I promised you that I wouldn't allow any other people or animals. Meaning I'm the only one that can kiss you. Yes. Okay then. Oh, I thought of a better way than counting cats to get to sleep, imagining all the dirty things you're going to do to me when you get out. What's that? Well, the next time I can't sleep. Huh? If you're by my side, I think I'll sleep like a baby. Won't you? If you put it like that, I can't refuse. Aw. Arigato, white cat. But I'd feel so nervous that I wouldn't be able to sleep. That won't be good, but don't worry. You'll get used to it. Because when we become family, we'll sleep in the same bed every night. Happy love, cat. Aww. Well, on a date one day. Spacey, hey. Sleepy cat. Come inside. Oh, he's apologizing for what? I finally went on a date and I gave all the attention to the new cat. Hey, you're mad, aren't you? I'm not mad, but I do have mixed feelings about it. Mixed feelings? What do you mean? When you were getting jealous over number 13, I brushed it off because it was just a cat. But the new cat had its tail standing on end. Doesn't that mean that it loves you? Spacey, don't tell me. Are you jealous? Now we're sorry. No need to apologize. Jealous, huh? Does that bother you? I'm not, but it does feel weird. Like I can't help but smile. I can't control my facial muscles. Meaning you're happy about it? Because that means you want to keep me all to yourself. You belong to me. Of course, you're mine. That also means you're mine, Spacey. Yes. Does that mean I can stick close to you or hug you all day? Of course. And then you can do as you wish to me, Spacey. No, I can't, because the game's an asshole and won't let me. As I wish. Can I touch your cheek? That's all you want. You can do even more racy things. Oh, there is one thing I want to try. Can I call you by your first name? Oh, it doesn't have to be always. Sometimes I just want to. No. I can't? Not sometimes. Call me that every day. Please let me off easy until I get used to it. Kagayuki. Oh no, Spacey. I think something just exploded in my head just now. I'll just assume you were happy about it. Anyway, no matter how many interests I have, whether it be rare cats or otherwise, there's nothing that can ever make my heart race as much as you, Spacey. Me too. I love you more than anything in the world. Yeah, I love you too. I like how written words have permanence. I'll look at this over and over to grin at it. You don't have to tell me, lol. Lol. So weird saying that aloud. At all times of day, we sent each other these messages, and I was happy to do so. But I soon grew accustomed to that level of happiness and wanted more. Messages aren't enough for me. I'm sorry. Do you have time right now? Yes, I'm fine. Your voice is cracking. Did something happen? No, I started to want to hear your voice after messaging you. I was about to call you and then you called me, so it just surprised me. Oh, that's why. looks like I was just a bit quicker than you. That's kind of unnerving. That makes me happy. And besides, because I know that we were trying to call each other. We were trying to call each. Wow. We were trying to call each other at the same time. Fuck, that hurt my brain. And speaking of which, I looked for cat emojis since then. There are a lot of them. Yes, there are. There are ones with different expressions, so they're interesting. Yeah, I'm a beginner with stickers, so I was using it. So was I using it right? Yes, your stickers are so cute. I wanted to find cat-themed ones, and I found the perfect set. We have memories together with that white cat, so I picked this. Yours is a black cat, right? Oh my god, we were like made for each other. I'm not even kidding. Yep, I like the expressions it makes. It's nice. The stickers have captions that speak politely and it's always smiling, so it reminds me of you. Really? Yeah, and that always relaxed expression. That's not a compliment, is it? It is. If you become a cat, I think that's how you'd turn out. Oh my god, and then we turn into Kitty Love. Same universe! No. Your cat stickers also kind of resemble you. Really? Do I always look so shameless? Shameless? Well, I think it's cute. Should I she? You said earlier that the cat sticker looked like me, right? Then that means it's the same as you calling me cute. I kinda do. What? Cute isn't a compliment for guys. Sorry, but your actions and words are sometimes quite cute. Like what? Well, whenever you have a question, you always ask. You try to make me happy by thinking of lots of things, but you get worried whether it's the right answer. But you still put it into action. And then... Gah, that's enough! I'm starting to get embarrassed. I'm not done yet. You're acting kind of mean today. That's not true. Yes, it is. If that's what you're gonna do, I have a trick of my own up my sleeve. Bring it on! You asked for it. Well then, I'll have you know. I find you much, much, much cuter than the cat stickers. Huh? Whenever something good happens, or whenever you have something nice to eat, you're so simple and you obviously have your emotions on display. When you find me and smile, you look just a bit bashful. I find that terribly cute. Thank you? You're being bashful right now. I know for certain you're making a cute face right now. I don't know whether or not you can call me cute. And then show me. Huh? You mean you want this to become a video call? No. Can I visit you right now? I really, really want to see you. I also want to see you. Really? And then I'll go to you right now. I think I can get there in a minute. 1 minute? Won't that be a little difficult for you, should I she? Don't worry. I'm already in front of your home. Huh? I was actually heading towards your home while calling you. 1 minute. No. I just need 10 seconds with you. I just want to see your face. I was thinking the same thing, but you beat me to it. Don't sound so disappointed. You have plenty of chances to beat me. Good luck. Right. Should I she? I love you. I beat you to it! No fair! You almost gave me a heart attack. I don't like being the loser. I'm gonna strike back in 10 seconds. I can't wait. Fucking cute. We don't get to see when he busts in the door and makes out with us. Makes sweet, sweet love to us. Oh my fucking god! Fuck you, I almost fell off the bouncy ball. Okay, good. Oh no, see? They counted, that's what pisses me off. Right. 19 out of 53 for others. Yanagi gets 28. They're all fucking Yanagi. Okazaki only gets 24, so he got a little gypped. Enomoto gets 28. Sasazuka gets 28. Shiraishi gets 27, but not really, because 2 of his... So he still gets 1 more than Okazaki, but like 2 of his aren't even fucking him. That bugs me. But that last one is probably... Okay. Out of the end ones, I loved Sasazuka's like the best because he was like, "Hi, Dr. Sasazuka with the glass." Shiraishi's is fucking better because he's a fucking butler and he's got a monocle. Oh, sweet Jesus. I'm not gonna be able to handle this. Oh my god. Aww. That's true. I forgot we got so many in the flashbacks. Oh my god, his pins are fucking cat pins. It's like a cat paw and then the fish. Oh my god. I love him so much. He is literally my favorite. Oh, little kitty in the background. That one doesn't have extra ones. But then I wonder, I kind of like, were some of the, like, I feel like this is similar to one that was in the first game, or it feels like it. Maybe because it was a flashback, so that's why I'm thinking it. I don't know. He just always looks so fucking ridiculously gorgeous in all of his fucking CG. Like, look at that face. Look at his eyes. Jesus Christ, I love him so much. He's my favorite. And then this asshole. Taking up a slot. You should have been put in others, not in Shiraishi CGs. That's the only thing that pisses me off. Like, look, I'm disappointed that... I understand why his route was the way it was. Like, it wasn't going to be any other way. It wasn't going to be like, he magically got out a few years later. So they did the best with his character, and I can't fault them for that. Like, because honestly, if it was like, oh, he got set free and everyone forgave him and nothing bad happened, it would be like, well, that's kind of bullshit. I mean, I'd be happy about it, but it'd be kind of bullshit. So they kept it in the realm of realism. You know what I mean? But I do feel like he got the short end of the stick compared to everybody else, you know? Like, also, 2 of his CGs aren't for him. They should have been in others. And they should have just said 25 for him. Like, you know? Because that makes me disappointed, but... Plus, we got boned in all the other routes, but we really didn't get... I mean, actually, in Enomoto's... No, we did! It wasn't in the after scene. It was in the, Look at his eyebrows. Look at Shiraishi's eyebrows, not... His eyes are so intense. Oh, this one breaks my heart. But I love Shiraishi so much, and I want better for him. I need better for our crazy cat boy. But, like... But this one, Jesus. It doesn't even look like him. There's something so much more, like... Like, he normally has such a pretty, like... And now that's, like, it's just so intense. I don't know. I do love, like, the sheet is, like... It looks like a cape more than it does, like, a veil. But, you know, it's a white sheet. Like, whatever, we can, like... No, he's so precious. Oh, oh my god. This is the best part ever. I can't do this. I cannot handle fucking Shiraishi is a fucking butler with a monocle. Oh, sweet fucking Jesus. Oh. I love it so fucking much. I love it so fucking much. But before I forget, we have to look at all of our chibis. And again, even this one, it's like, Shiraishi has nothing to do with Shiraishi. All the other ones, the guys were always in all their CG. Like, I don't think there was anything front on that one. He doesn't chibi ones. Rice ball cat. That's fucking. I mean, I know she figured out what that her hand up in the right. She's like, I thought hand me a bum. And I don't know what they didn't realize now they were the rice balls. Space balls. Nope. So cute. The little chibi ones are cute. Alright. I'm sorry, but this is I think this is the best fucking CG in the game. I can't handle it. I love it so much. It's definitely the best CG in his route. I'm not, and it was just... I actually really appreciate the, like, super secret end CG. And I couldn't figure out, though, with, like, Sasuzuka, I'm like, why is he dressed like a doctor? He's wearing a lab coat and glasses? Like, I don't get it, but... And then everybody else, they did other things, but... Jesus Christ. Holy shit. But yeah, so in the next part, we will finish Shiraishi's route. We'll do the bad ending, and the normal ending. So that's going to be an extremely short part, but it is what it is. Yeah. So anyway, and then after that, we will start the Adonis side story, which I don't know how long it's going to take. There's a lot of chapters in it. They could go fast. I don't know, but anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.